This is Randy.
The right place.
Carlton?
All right, we're at Bresheh right now.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
We reached the Bresheh corner office.
Yes, sir.
We're here. I am in amazement, Randy, for many reasons. But I'm glad. I am here, you are here. But you know why I'm excited, Randy?
Tell me.
As a Bresheh customer, a Bresheh brand ambassador, listen to me now.
Yes,
I rep the brand for many reasons. It is a Jamaican, it is good quality, it's unique, the style. Listen to me, I am happy for that.
Give thanks.
So when I hear that I'm coming here this morning, I'm saying,
you now miss it.
I miss it. I couldn't miss it for anything at all.
Good.
And seeing the quality of work so far, how did this all come together? Why are we here with this young man, with this big man, with a bag company, a bag line that is so unique? How did this start, Randy?
The young man part can work.
It can work?
He's still young enough.
Still young enough. But how did we start this? Yeah, where did this come from?
I always love to start where sewing was a thing. From when I was a boy.
For your boy, people are sewing.
Yeah, man. Grandma. Specifically, on the veranda with a little domestic machine.
Doing everything.
I make some cushions. Sheets,
curtain.
You know the vibe.
Runner was a thing, you know.
Runner was a thing. And if you drop off the people and run and mash up the figurine for the dresser,
something happen, you better know. So grandma was into that kind of business.
Grandma was into that kind of a thing. We grew up amongst tailors, dressmakers. So, you know, it's not strange that we are now in this space.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, and I want to be frank to the viewers from up front, I am not the one who does the sewing.
Oh, you're not the sewer, so the businessman behind this.
I'm the one who do the chatting and do everything else.
So the business is not with you alone, though?
No, sir.
So it was you and who?
So myself and my brother, Davian, started this company. You know, we have a core value at Bresheh that says collaborate to be great.
So before we go any further, you said that you grew up in St. Thomas, right?
Yes, that's
So I'm assuming this is where life was. You grew up, you went to school and so walk me through that. You went to what school? Primary, high school, walk me through that.
Proud country boy, proud of the parish that I'm from. Went to basic school in St. Thomas, went to Whitehall Basic School, then went to Middleton Primary School. I remember having to walk miles to go to school.
The country was a normal something.
Yeah, normal thing. So that was fun. I was one of the few to pass for a town school in GSAT though.
So you went town school.
So that is when the transition happened in terms of schooling and the geographic location. So when I passed GSAT, I passed to Excelsior High School.
Okay, good school.
Yeah, man, great school. Yeah, man. Former head boy.
Wonderful.
Left there, went to Woolmer's, deputy head boy there. But where we are now, we basically relocated to Kingston.
Okay. So your entire aim was to do what as a career? I want to hear that first. You wanted to be what?
No, great question. So then I wanted to do many things. There was a point in high school where I was going to become a doctor.
All right.
I did all sciences in high school and languages, both Spanish and French. So I was on a path that would have put me in frame to go and do medicine.
Doctor, man.
You know, that changed. In sixth form, I never had a great time with the lab work, and I said, you know what? Boy, this is maybe not naturally who I am.
Okay.
So sociology or psychology was the next step for me because I always was interested in people. And understanding people and motivations
so
and society.
You get that and you want to jump into psychology now.
Yes. Technically not finishing up your way, but that's a sad story for another time.
Well, I say we never done your way, but all right, we're not going to the next story. We want to hear the real story, but we want to take a look on the inside.
No
the real story, because I want to hear more about this journey.
Follow back on me, follow back on me, sir, no problem. All right, sir, so welcome to Bresheh.
You mean the corner office? Bresheh corner office.
All right.
This is where the greatness happens.
Yes,
this is where all the detail and intricacies happen.
Yes,
this is where
we make dreams happen.
Come true.
So this is a team that
Randy, I walk in, I miss about 50 machines around. There's about 100 employees around. There's a bag of soap. Things are happening. And while I'm embellishing a little bit, Randy, to see you mentioned the start from your grandmother's veranda in St. Thomas. I would just mention school a while ago. I still want to pick up that conversation because how you leave from UWI, you said that's a different story.
Correct.
We never go into the psychology field. But how did you leave from UM and just jump into
Bresheh?
This Bresheh thing?
Yeah, so myself and my brother, we wanted to do something together, right? Something that could possibly build a legacy for generations to come. Something that we could then bring others into and really make an impact. So we saw an opportunity for import substitution. There was no brand on the global scale that was from Jamaica doing what we're doing now. And so we saw that opportunity initially to supply the school market.
And you know, that's a good entrepreneur is recognizing that there's that gap in the market and filling that gap.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what we did.
And that's what we did. Culturally, we know that the music is known now. Athletes are known.
Sports known,
so why not have a brand that is ours, that Jamaicans and Jamaicans abroad can feel proud of and love? We can send people to school in something that's made in Jamaica. We can now send people to work.
If you don't respect going to work, are you going to work?
There you
You're
go.
not going to work.
So if you're traveling like yourself, I'm sure when you're traveling, going on the airplane, you have your Bresheh bag in the airports all over the world. And so that's what we ultimately wanted to do. And we've started that journey. And so I could bring you along in the journey.
But I want to know where the name Bresheh come from. Why not Rand's bag? Why not Makk bag? Why are we here at Bresheh? Why the name Bresheh? How did that come about?
All of that is very deliberate. So before starting Bresheh, I was busy performing at corporate events, traveling, doing workshops and performances as a dub poet.
Okay, yes.
So many people may not know that I am actually a performing artist.
You a piece now?
Oh gosh, man. Breadfruit. Me love my breadfruit. Breadfruit. Me say me love my breadfruit. Breadfruit. You love your breadfruit? From the tree top to the root.
So I'm assuming you love breadfruit, hence the word Bresheh.
Da 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 da. Jamaicans should know, or at least Jamaicans who grew up in rural parts.
Yes.
Most of us would know that breadfruit, right? The Jamaican word for breadfruit, country people word for breadfruit is Bresheh. And so because I had a poem, I was literally called Mr. Breadfruit across your campus. I did this piece, which was originally written by Alison Peart from I was in high school, right? And we would have done a lot of research on breadfruit, the qualities of it, the versatility of it. So even before starting Bresheh officially, years before, I had registered Bresheh.com as a domain. Didn't know what I was going to do with it at that time, but said, hey, the association was there. Yeah, Mr. Breadfruit, Bresheh, so why not?
Okay.
And so that's how we got to Bresheh. Why? We wanted something that was synonymous with Jamaican culture. Anywhere in the world you are and say Bresheh, I must something from you.
Must Jamaica.
Nobody else
But we have the name, we have the brand, you register it.
Yes.
But how you know that you want to do bags?
Yes.
Why not jacket? Why not tie? Why not pants?
Great
why
question.
Bag?
Everybody else, people were doing other things. That's a quick answer. And so we saw that nobody was making bags. And there was an opportunity for import substitution, as I was saying earlier. Because all the bags that our children were wearing to school, all the bags professionals were wearing to work, that were traveling in, were being brought in from overseas.
Correct.
So we said, all right,
try this.
Let's start here. Doesn't mean we have to end here. Let's start it. And it worked.
So you did the first bag. Where was the first location of Bresheh?
So East Kingston.
All right, East Kingston.
On the veranda in East Kingston, Lucas Road to be exact. My brother, who is self-taught, would have done some training on his old domestic sewing machine at the time. A little after we started, we invested about $34,000 and bought a second-hand industrial sewing machine.
And you're at the same place?
At the same location.
One machine,
yes, sir.
You buy a second-hand machine.
Yes, sir.
And that's what business is now.
Yes.
You start somewhere, start with what you have. So you now have two machines. You employ people now at this point, or is it the same?
A little after, we had employed 2 young ladies.
Okay, to help with sewing.
Yeah, one of them is who started with us early, still here with us.
Nice.
Yeah, big girl. You know, still a part of the team, and so we give thanks. But
so
started
from
then,
St. Thomas, the idea, East Kingston with one machine and 2 machines.
Then we went to Alpha, where we went to occupy their sewing room that they had on South Camp Road. We went back home.
All right, things
and then, back home. Because we did that grow, and now we have more people. So at Lucas Road, we took over the people in veranda. Then we take over them living room. And we were clearly expanding.
No, man,
there was no more space for us.
I like this. You're starting small and business growing, gradually changing, improving. So you're now
input more.
in Portmore
We
right
left
now.
Kingston
And head over to Portmore.
Relocated, found a house in Portmore.
All right.
We found a house in Portmore. Myself and my brother lived in the back rooms.
And then use the front
And then we
part.
operated the front part of the house to run the business. And then we went to a plaza in Portmore after that.
No, that you can't go. You have left from nothing to something at this point in time. So you're in Portmore now, and the business is growing. Is the staff complement growing as well?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So when in Portmore, we went up to maybe about 10 or 12 persons.
10 or 12 staff members.
At that point. So literally last year, September, is when we relocated to this new space that you're viewing today.
New space. Yes, hold on. New space.
So,
I want to get to. In business, what are some of the struggles that you find when you were moving from St. Thomas, East, Portmore, Alpha? What are some of the struggles that you realized was pretty consistent and you had to endure as an entrepreneur in this space?
Yeah, well, one of the things is you always struggle to find good people.
Good people.
So when you find them, you try to keep them. Right? Because it's an industry that has not been invested in so much over the years. We had it and maybe a booming industry then, but our role, we see ourselves as part of the an industry that we're trying to rebuild in some essence, which is a general textile, apparel industry, right? Yeah. So we literally have to, when we find people, we literally have to train them as well, because they might know to sew the jacket and the pants and the shirt,
but not
to make bags. It was pretty new for a lot of persons.
So people issue sometimes.
So people, money.
About the capital, money. Where get the money from?
Because
Randy did rich?
No, sir.
Randy grew up, St. Thomas rich.
Far from it.
Yes, so I'm sure there are some challenges getting the machine.
Definitely.
I mentioned the first machine you bought after. So second hand.
So if I remember correctly, my brother was the one who actually funded that first machine.
Okay.
Remember, I was traveling, performing at the time. And my brother was working at a department store downtown.
And using like a pay.
Yeah, man. And who bought that second industrial machine. And I remember clearly the point at which we decided. I wrote his resignation letter and said, "Come, boss, we're going into this full 100."
And he resigned his job.
And
then we are here.
And then we're here.
Listen to me. This is next level, and I'm seeing raw material here. I'm seeing leather here. I'm seeing zip. I'm seeing. I don't know some of the items. I want to walk me through the items.
No problem.
We are now we're with the growth phase of Bresheh right now.
Yes.
How you get the material? Do you import? Do you buy locally? Do you? Where do we get these things from?
Great question.
Look at thing.
Great question. No, just to connect it back to this original story where I remember when we got our first 3 orders. Literally hung up the bags, got photos with my phone, posted them to social media. Got our first 3 orders, took the 50% deposit from those orders, run downtown, go buy material, buy thread, buy zip, buy all of these things. And that's how we literally started.
3 orders.
And no millions, and no thousands.
Just 3 like a bag.
Basically how we started.
No, man, the start.
So now, to where we are now. You are standing, sir, in our pre-production storage area.
I like that. So right now, your corner office can be in the pre-production storage area now. Your corner office can be in the sewing room, in the lunch room. It's a floating corner office you have right now.
So I'm occupying the people in space right now because you do have people who run off the ends here. And I cannot come over here.
And touch up anything.
Madam Shana will crucify me if I move around things.
So these are what your leather and your...
My sir, these are things packaged carefully, waiting to be distributed to the team.
To the team, okay.
And I dare not come over here and trouble anything and put anything out of place. It's properly organized and labeled.
I realize that the team is well put out, a well-oiled machinery.
Yes, sir.
So we're here now. How do we move from Portmore to this building?
In Kingston.
You find a building here, you come borrow the building, you come rent the building.
No, we don't look long and hard because the space did kind of run out over Portmore. And then in bungalow, chuck up. And that, in that space in Portmore. So we absolutely needed to find somewhere bigger because, we're growing, expanding. And so
boom, things are going.
The demand has been ahead of us, which in business...
I know the business, but I'll get to that shortly.
All right. So so now in Kingston, we can spread out,
So this is your space, this is your office now, this is you right now? All of this right now?
No, I wish. When you say our space, speak it into being, but we don't own it.
Oh, you don't own it?
It's a lease,
yes. Man. We call those things that are not as though they are.
Yes,
the Bible
sir.
said that.
That is it.
This. So we have the lease now on this space. Walk me through. This is where now?
And so this is in Kingston. So what you're seeing here is the first floor. It's a 3-story building, but we've only decked out the first floor so far.
Okay.
So I'm going to take you here because I'm walking you through the steps that we take to produce your wonderful products. So that's the first phase of our room.
All those things.
That's organized and to the store.
And storage. Okay.
There we go.
I will move over to.
When you come here, so now, you have to know how to mark pattern and for draw things for material
and cut, okay.
Yes, so this is where the cutting happens.
So a cutting
Listen,
session.
Man, usually you come and you see piles of material here. Things are already lined out, and then you turn on this machine, and you can cut things in piles and things. Okay. You know why you cut off. You know why you cut off your finger in here.
With 9 fingers.
Yes, sir. So keep it that way.
So you cut right here.
So we cut right here. Okay, this is where all the cutting happens for everything that we produce.
But before we even go any further, the design of Bresheh is so unique.
Thank you.
I realize that sometimes we have some burlap kind of vibe.
Yes.
I see some nice pink color kind of vibe.
My brother is the lead designer.
Okay.
And as you can see, we have a team that works to produce the products. So we have, this is a very big team now, certainly bigger than when it was just the two of us. And some of them are not here.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, it's a team, but my brother is the lead designer.
Okay.
We do have people who've created unique designs in the space as well.
Okay.
And we have so many other product designs that we haven't launched as yet because it's a set of creative people who are designers in their own right. So one of the things that we'll do is try to utilize their talents and influence the designs that we launch and put out.
I like that. So your pre-packaged over your cut here and then we'll move over to where?
And then this is our branding area.
Okay.
Brother Jaden run off this area. Well done, Jaden.
Good.
So what we do here, we either put the company logo. Well, you would do the company logo. We also do your personalization. So Carlton Stewart will be added here. In this case, Jaden has set up on the machine an emoji that a customer wants on their bags. And this is where it's done.
So anything that the customer wants on the bag can be done.
Individual customers, corporate companies.
And I think that is what allows Bresheh to continue to evolve and to stand out because people can get what they want.
And
even in your regular general thing, they can get something custom.
Yes.
And I like that.
That's how we started. So we stay true to that. We believe that your bag is yours and it's personal.
And my bag.
Yours.
The name of my bag.
So we want to ensure that you get a personalized product. So yeah, this is the branding area. Jaden, fix that. Are you the expert? You know what to do.
And then we move on over to our...
You move into general production.
Okay, so the magic is done.
Yes, where the magic is done. So you can see the names attached to it. These are the different parts of the bags, as you're saying. So as they finish doing what they're doing, they pull from here and put them together. You have people on the team that they do specific functions.
Okay.
So you don't have one person that's making an entire bag.
And then so is the final assembly area over on this side?
So the final assembly in terms of putting the bag together happens with my friend here, Shaquille.
Okay, the final.
Mr. Brown would be seated here, would actually be the ones to put the final assembly. What happens up here now is the quality control.
Okay, to make sure.
So all the trimming, all the polishing up, all the checking to remove any loose threads and all of that. The guys aren't here right now, but this is where the quality control happens.
As the business grows, I want you, as a part of just thinking of, as I work with the business, you started with maybe the backpacks.
Yes.
That's you went into the travel duffels.
Yes.
That's you went into the carrier.
The pouches.
And we have the laptop pouches as well.
Yes.
I bought a laptop pouch.
Yes.
I bought bag as well, you know. I buy things, you know.
Yeah, man. It's a full collection you have now.
No, not fully yet, you know.
And the pink is the most recent color that we launched.
That came out, I think, last October.
Yes.
But I want to continue to evolve the brand, Randy. Next year when I come back, I want to see maybe lady handbags.
Yes.
I don't know if that is in the pipeline. I'm hoping I'm speaking in the
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I think the designers are working and they have something up their sleeves. I don't want to let too much out the bag.
Yeah. I'm not even asking. I'm just hoping and speaking it into being. Even if it's not here already. And if it's in the minds of the person.
I love how you're thinking, sir.
Yeah.
That's exactly how we are thinking.
Wonderful.
We love that we hear from our customers like yourself.
Wonderful customer.
And you tell us what you want.
Yes.
We're here to ensure that you get what you want. Make your dreams happen, sir.
A reality.
So if there's anything else that you need, just let us know.
Yes.
But seriously though, we are getting those indications from our customers.
Great.
The ladies are crying out for handbags. People are now asking for suitcases.
Yes.
We are serious about this, and we will not stop growing. We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to expand our offerings. As you need it, then we'll design it and supply it.
Right? I realized as well, when you brought in the new color,
Yeah.
people, they were excited about that.
Yes.
People want more color too.
No, me know.
People want color. We don't want us black and brown and
you can't drop everything on them one time. You have to phase it. Keep them asking for more.
Yeah,
you know,
and serving them
yes, man.
More.
And so we drop the pink. Now we're hearing people guess which color they want now when that they say the pink.
What, yellow?
Guess. No, well, we get a few of that, but the main color we're hearing that be purple.
Could not. I know it's school.
Yes.
I know the school asking for the purple.
So the people want them purples now. What I love to say, Carlton, is that the sky is no limit.
Yeah.
I think we have this, the world is there for the taking.
Yeah.
And why not do it for the culture?
Why not?
Why not do it for Jamaica?
Why do it for
We
yourself
have
as
the
well?
talent.
Here, you know.
Right here.
And Randy, your story is so inspirational to so many young people, so many young men who think that the only way is through the university system. And I'm not bashing that because I'm an advocate for education. But who are we to say that the only way to success is through the formal education system?
No.
You know, young people and young men and young women are so inspired by your story that I can start on my veranda. I can start in my kitchen, proposing to another
garage.
in a garage.
Anywhere.
You don't need a great start to be great. And you are true testament of that, Randy, that you have left from St. Thomas with a dream, and we're now in Kingston at your own corner office. Bro, I am so inspired by this. I am inspired by the work. I'm inspired by, the start, the journey, and where we are now. Bro, I'm in your corner office. The next step is to be your brand ambassador. Give me some bag, post them for you.
All right, sir.
But
we're ready for the sales.
You're ready for the sales.
Yes, sir.
But
so we'll
I'm
make it
inspired.
happen. We'll make it happen.
I'm
Thanks
inspired.
much. We're playing our part.
Yes.
And if we can inspire people like myself, other young people from all walk, where they come from, country, inner city, outer city, up city, wherever.
Uptown, downtown, round town.
What we're trying to show, and I'm happy that it's making that impact.
It is.
You can do it.
It is.
You don't need to start big. You can start small. You can start exactly where you are. You just need the right mindset.
Right.
You need to have the dream, but you need the ambition to match to get it done. Preacher, no, we are speaker.
You're speaker. Give us the answer right now. Because I'm feeling inspired. Just hearing that right now. That we can.
No, because that's what I'm about. That's the bottom line. Right, so we're an impact company, we're a social enterprise, and we are really in business to improve lives, to improve people, to improve families and communities. That's what I get the inspiration from, the motivation.
And jobs.
Exactly. So when we
we
started, the whole point was to create training and to create employment so that we can build this industry and play our part to really move Jamaica forward. So it's not just money. It's really about how we make a solid impact, make dreams happen, make families and people purposeful and prepared for life. That's our core purpose at Bresheh.
I like that.
Right?
I see about 50 staff right now. I'm here to say, you want more staff.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what people you want.
Don't reach 50 yet, but we need to get there. Because of people like you who are supporting us and spreading the word about what we're doing happily, and you prefer to have this problem in business. The demand is,
supply, of course.
And so we don't want our people to be frustrated with us, but we want them to know that we are actually doing something about it. So guess what, guys? We want you to join our Bresheh family.
Corner office news.
Yes.
You're hearing it here first. They're hiring to the corner office. Wonderful.
Yes. We are hiring at all levels. We already have some management and supervisory positions that we're hiring for. But very important as well, we want more people to join us to come and make the product. So if you can sew, if you love to sew, and if you know somebody who loves to sew, tell them that we're looking for them. Send us an email, info@bresheh.com. Check us out on our website, roastbybresheh.com.
Nice.
IG is there, you can find us. But info@bresheh.com.
So this is breaking news. You heard this here first in the corner office. Bresheh, they're hiring. They want people. Speaking of which, I need an next stream of income. So I started this season as a top chef.
Yes.
They went to race car driving
Yes,
and
sir.
hear what? Today, I am what we call it? A bag maker, a seamstress, a seamster.
At Bresheh, we call you a dream maker.
Yeah, a dream maker. We want
Yes,
to head
sir.
out over there. So
All right,
to
so
walk to
let's
how
see
we
what
can
you're
get
made
this
of now. See if a bag of chattings you have or if you have real skill.
Yeah, I have a real skill.
All right, see if it... So, Davian, this is my brother, guys. So, Davian.
Designer, visionary,
So, sir, we have a potential candidate for the Bresheh Dreammaker team.
Yeah, man.
I need you to give him a screening session, sir, to see if he's eligible
right?
and equipped
What one more stream of income?
to join the Bresheh team.
All right. So you said that we have the leather here, the material here.
Correct.
Then knee.
The knee.
Boom right there, so. All right, boom. Here, so hold the thread for a few
Good.
seconds once we start. And just start so.
Press away.
All right, watch out, watch out. Watch this, watch this.
Awesome.
Watch this. Watch new
Yeah.
income, watch new job. But shouldn't I have something to kind of reverse right here?
Oh, so this one, or you click the lever to
Okay.
your right, bring it down, and it will go back.
Let's go back. Watch. No job this me I get. Watch out now,
Nicely done.
man.
Like a real professional.
Watch out now, man.
That look like a one bag a month.
Watch out now, man.
Yeah, move slow.
But the first class, the first lesson.
Not bad for your first lesson.
Let them know, no, man.
Not
Watch
bad for your
out.
first lesson.
Randy.
Sir, let me. I am.
Listen to me. I have
Yes, what
next
you
stream
said?
of income right about
Where?
now. Check
This
it.
can sell?
Check it. But it was a pleasure being here as a top sewer right now.
Yes, sir.
Top chef. And now as a top sewer.
All right, versatile like the Bresheh bags.
Versatility like the Bresheh bag. Bro, it was a pleasure being here.
Thanks
I
for
said
being
earlier,
here, man.
I'm proud of the work. Proud of what you have built here, along with your brother
Yes.
and the family and the team.
I'm the boss.
And we're looking for just more, greater things, you know, for growth for Bresheh.
Thank you so much for you and the team for being here.
It's a
We
pleasure being
appreciate it.
inside your corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure showing you around our corner office. We give thanks for the support.
Give thanks.
Blessing.
All the time.
All right.